r/EntitledParents. Our first story we'll be reading today. Entitled Kid and Entitled Mom Want My Laptop Cover. Get Angry When I Say No. From user The Ice Dragon Slayer 18. After that, the Entitled Jerk Speed Round. From user Corsi the Husky. And then we'll be finishing up with Entitled Aunt Tries to Ruin Our Amazing Wedding by Burning the Place. From user Extraordinary Potato. Thank you so much to our authors for letting us read your stories. And if you're an author who would like to hear your stories on the channel, please submit them to the r/Mr. Reddit subreddit. And if you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications for new stories from Reddit every single day. Entitled Kid and Entitled Mom Want My Laptop Cover. Get Angry When I Say No. Backstory. I'm currently at university on the Gold Coast, Australia. I won't name the university I attend, privacy. But let's just say you can get a tram there. A little fact about me is that I love Japanese culture and I love anime. And no, I'm not a weeaboo. Now at the time, I was given a protective cover for my laptop. It's pretty cool. It's black and has two fiery fists, one with blue flames and the other orange. I even put stickers on cover that my little sister gave me. 2 logo stickers from an art shop, Lemon Grab from Adventure Time, a Jumping Jolteon, a Fumikaji Tokiyami, and 2 versions of All Might from Hero Academia. I was sitting on the tram with my laptop out. I finished a lecture that day and was heading home, and I decided to do some work before I got home. The tram arrived at the next station, and enter Entitled Mom. Big lady, maybe in her early 40s, and Entitled Kid, maybe around 5 or 6. They took a seat across from me. I paid no mind to them and got back to work. 3 minutes later, I hear an, "Excuse me?" I look up and see Entitled Kid was looking at me.
Is that a Jolteon sticker?
Yes, it is. Do you like Pokemon? Entitled Kid gets excited.
Yes, I do. Jolteon is one of my favorite Pokemon.
I smiled, and I let him take a better look. He looked in awe at my cover and says he likes all my stickers and my cover. Then he says those fateful words.
Cool. Can I have them?
I chuckle. Sorry, kid. My sister gave them to me, and I like them too.
Please, please, please.
Sorry, bro. Entitled Kid then sat back with his mother and angrily glared at me. Then tells his mom that I wouldn't give him my stickers. She stomps over to me.
Why won't you give my child your stickers?
Because my sister gave them to me. And even if I want to give your kid one of my stickers, it will rip off, and the laptop cover was pretty expensive.
You're too old for cartoons. Just give them to me.
I'm already done with this lady's crap. So what? You can't tell me what I like. I kindly tell her to leave me alone and mind her own business. She goes back to her Entitled Kid and then whispers to him, and he had a huge grin on his face. I reached the last station and put away my laptop in my bag and headed out. There's one exit at the last station where they do ticket checks and security is tight. If you're not traveling with a valid ticket or don't have a Go card, you will be fined $261. This is important later. The moment I stepped off the tram, Go card in one hand and bag in the other, Entitled Mom tackled me, and the Entitled Kid tried to take my bag. Before he got away, I kicked him in the back leg and he falls. I quickly got up, grabbed my bag from the ground, and bolted. I tapped on the ticket scanner and ran for the stairs. Entitled Mom tries to run after me, shouting,
"Thief! Thief!"
but is stopped by security. She had ran past the ticket scanners without scanning a ticket. One of the officers tells me to come over. As I approached, the Entitled Mom was shouting, saying I was a thief and should be in jail. I told the officer my side of the story, and he also asked for CCTV footage and eyewitnesses. Both showed and said that I was in the right and that Entitled Mom is a big fat liar. They took her away. And not only did her and her son not have any valid tickets and were fined, while she was screaming like a banshee, I went with my day, knowing that Karen was in deep trouble. If you think this story is fake, I have an image of the laptop cover here. Nice, I see why Entitled Kid wanted it. Next up we've got the Entitled Jerk Speed Round. Okay, so I work for Walmart in a city near Dallas, Texas. I work in lawn and garden, so that puts me on the receiving end of entitled people as a cashier, customer service, and as a sales associate. I have never had a huge blowout of any one person that really stands with me over the years I have worked there, but I have had entitled people thinking they can get away with anything. And I don't take crap from anyone anymore in my life. Listening to Mr. Reddit every day keeps me a bit more on the sane side because I hear the worst Karens out there and think, my job ain't so bad, really. But I still get them, so I am putting together the entitled Karen Speed Round. The cast will be myself, and either Karen or Kevin in each round. Coworker will be a coworker. We get these people just about every day. Okay, enough rambling. Here we go. Round 1.
Hey, can I get this plant free? It's almost dead. I mean, just look at it.
Ma'am, that plant is already marked down. I can't give plants away, so we mark them down to half price when the first bloom falls off.
But I want it for less. I mean, just look at it.
I am looking at it. I am also looking at the bright yellow sticker I put on it that says it's half off.
So, it's half off this price? Good, I'll take it.
No, ma'am. This is the half off price.
So, can I just take it for free? You're going to throw it away anyway if I don't take it.
I'm facepalming. Repeat ad nauseum. Round 2. I or coworker is helping a customer on the sales floor. At times, we are completely alone, taking care of the garden center, and this happens.
Excuse me, but can you tell me where?
Insert product here.
Is?
Mid-conversation with another customer. Sure, it's in aisle X on the left-hand side. Going back to explaining something to first customer.
Can you show me where it is?
I can in a few minutes, when I am finished here.
But I need it now.
Ma'am, I'm helping this person, and you're looking for solar lights. It's an entire aisle of solar lights. You can't miss it. Karen leaves in a huff, grumbling and ignoring the fact I am already helping someone. Round 3. I'm on the register, and I get these questions usually when I have 3 people in line.
Check this price for me.
I am in the middle of checking out another customer.
There was no price on this. Does that mean it's free?
Seriously, never do this. We want to slap everyone that thinks this is clever.
I can't believe how long this takes. Why can't you check people out faster?
We don't have a belt out here, and thus we are not well equipped to take an overflowing cart of groceries from the other side of the store. I have actually said this, and it felt so good.
Well, I parked over here.
Not my problem.
I want to check the prices on all these pre-marked clearance items.
Priced as marked.
Oh, I don't want it then.
Repeat this for more than half of their cart.
This was how much? Oh, that is far too much. It says $1.25.
Sir, that is the you save price for a marked down item. See the you pay in black bold text next to where it says $3.75?
Well, can you give it to me for $1.25? It says $1.25.
No.
Oh, never mind then.
Round 4. We also run the seasonal department, and every year we get these. I will prelude for each season starting with the first season. Valentine's Day.
So it's Valentine's Day. Why isn't your candy marked down?
Because it's still the holiday, they get marked down tomorrow.
But tomorrow is too late. I need to buy my wife a gift now.
I facepalm. Easter.
Do you have any plain baskets left?
Ma'am, it's 2 days before Easter. We were sold out 3 weeks ago.
Well, when are you getting more in?
We aren't. Summer toys.
Can you fit this 20-foot pool inside my car?
What kind of car do you drive? Gives me the name of a small vehicle. There's no way it's gonna fit.
Can you hold it for me so I can go back and get my truck?
Facepalm. Not unless you pay for it. Then we can leave it behind the service desk.
But I don't want to pay for it now. I want to pay for it when I come back with my truck.
I want to ask why they didn't just drive their truck to the store in the first place, but I digress. 4th of July and every grilling holiday.
Where is the charcoal?
Sir, you walked past 3 pallets of charcoal on your way here, and there is a wall of charcoal in the garden center. I'm so sick of this question. I gave up being PR about it. I don't know why I still have a job. Back to school.
Find me everything on my kid's school list.
I can't. I have to help everyone. I can show you where things are you can't find.
Well, I can't find anything. Help me.
I'm not kidding. This doesn't just happen once a year. This is every single year. Every single day. They don't even try. Halloween.
Do you have any costumes?
Me, trying to keep a smile on. Yes, ma'am. Right behind you.
Well, you don't need to be so rude.
Christmas.
Do you have any 12-foot trees?
Sir, it's December 20th. They were sold out in October and November.
How about 9-foot trees?
Everything over 7 feet were sold out in October and November. You really need to shop for the bigger trees early. It's crazy how fast they sell out.
Well, that's stupid. You should stock more.
We order more every year. They still sell out very early.
So, are you trying to tell me you have no 9-foot or 10-foot trees?
Yup, that's right.
Go check in the bag.
Facepalm. Final round.
Can you mark this down for me?
No, ma'am. Those just came in. That's why the plant racks are still wrapped in plastic.
Fine then. I'll get someone else to mark it down.
10 minutes later. Coworker. Hey, Corsi Husky. I have a customer that wants a plant marked down. Can we...
No, don't talk to him. Get a manager.
Me nodding. Go ahead. It's fine. 10 minutes later. Manager comes out to garden and finds me. Hey, Corsi Husky. Can we mark this plant down? No, those just came in off the truck. We haven't even checked them in yet.
I want the store manager. You people are useless.
15 minutes later, and you guessed it, store manager. Hey, Corsi.
Forget it then. Why does everyone keep coming to you?
Because I am the department manager. I am the one that marks plants down, and I told you they just came off the truck. Oh, that's the new truck? Yes, we can't mark those down yet. Store manager turns to me. Where are your markdowns? Back corner racks where they always are. I can show her where they are, no problem. I have a ton of markdowns. Thank you, Corsi Husky. At this point, refer to round 1. We get this kind of crap all the time. Don't get me wrong, I love my job. I just wish people would have a little common sense instead of entitlement. And our final story of the day. Entitled Aunt tries to ruin our amazing wedding by burning the place. So, okay, this may be a long one. Also, I'm on mobile, blah blah blah. So me and my wife have been going out for years. We both finished college, so we got engaged. Now my wife is Bulgarian, and she is a really nice human. Since this is happening in England, and our families are in opposite sides of Europe, we wanted to have 2 weddings. One in England with my family and parents, and another with her family and her parents. Here we had a normal wedding, but there she wanted a traditional Bulgarian one. She asked me beforehand, and of course I agreed. That was like a tradition that was passed down from generation to her, so it was something special. That meant we needed to do it where her parents and grandparents and so on had their wedding. The middle of a mountain. Okay, so we get plane tickets, and me and my parents and my wife fly all the way to Bulgaria. We would be sleeping in her parents' apartment. No need for a hotel. We are leaving for the hut in early morning. Morning comes. It's 5 a.m. We wake up. Her father is driving one of those black trucks. Turns out we need to get most of her relatives, and that's a lot. And I mean a lot of people. Now I see why we were in a truck. Anyways, we get her grandparents, sister, and then we go pick up Entitled Aunt. The moment she sits, everyone is silent. Dead silent. I understand a bit of Bulgarian, so I understand when her father asks her why she was invited. Apparently, my wife is such a nice cookie, she invited her. So I'm sparing the travel. There were tears, as she hasn't seen most of her family for 3 years. Entitled Aunt didn't really say much. So finally we are there. It's like a cabin in the woods that's owned by her grandparents. And no, we are having the wedding in the woods, not the cabin. So in this actually big cabin, the whole family is shoved in there. The men drank something called rakia, and everyone was having a blast. Keep in mind, not all of her relatives speak or even understand English. Yes, it was a fun night, no doubt. An Entitled Aunt is nowhere to be seen on the dinner table. So tomorrow noon, we are having the wedding. Grandparents gave me a traditional wedding suit, and she was wearing her grandmother's dress. Not exactly, but you get the point. So we go in the forest and we start the wedding. Kind of hard to explain what's going on because I had no idea. But she was happy, so I was too. And here comes Entitled Aunt to ruin everything. So we were all there singing around the fire, and here's what happened from translations I got after from my wife.
Ugh, this English monkey has no idea what he was even singing.
He doesn't know Bulgarian, but it's fine.
Why did you need to marry an English monkey like him?
Sorry, what?
While there were still tribes, Bulgarians were making gold rings and jewelry. Look at them now. Dutch, a nice country.
Now I knew something was wrong, since, What's wrong? I will tell you later. The family was all silent.
But seriously?
My wife's sister started arguing with Entitled Aunt. Not sure what happened, but Entitled Aunt stood up and got a dry branch, got it heated in the fire, and threw the branch in the dry grass. The grass lit up instantly. Everyone who was trying to actually calm down Entitled Aunt before were now freaking out. I didn't mention this earlier, but this woman was so lazy. While everyone was prepping food, she was sitting in the house on her phone. Men and women were working together, and she just screamed at the kids who were playing around to stop because apparently they were going to hurt themselves. Keep in mind, they grew up there. So after the wedding, when it came time to give gifts, that woman demanded that she also gets one. What? She first tries to burn the place where generations upon generations had their amazing moment, and now she's demanding a gift? A gift? She started whining like a child. Family members were telling her how she isn't getting married and she isn't getting anything. Entitled Aunt raged and went back again to the cabin. Afterwards, when we were all again in a good mood, we went back to the cabin to find it locked. It was getting dark. Dark, and there are wolves and even bears here. And Entitled Aunt was sleeping peacefully in her room. So yeah, one kid found an open window and opened it from the inside. And when we asked Entitled Aunt about it, she said, I quote,
I didn't lock it. It was probably those stupid kids of yours.
My father-in-law says, the kids were with us at the altar.
It was very windy last night.
And it somehow not only closed the door, but also turned the key? Entitled Aunt was shut down. She didn't apologize, and she didn't give us a gift. My wife still loved the wedding, though. That's all for now, but don't be blue. I'll be back soon with more stories for you. Remember to listen to Mr. Reddit every night, so your dreams will be wonderful like you are and bright.